What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? Today in this little first introduction, in the last video, I don't feel like I explained very much of what happened to the old transaxle. So I'm back here with it. Here it is. I moved it out here. So pretty much what happened is this is what year is this? I think this is a '90. I think it's a '92. Not sure, but this is a Spicer Dana Model 2000 series, and pretty much what had happened is that I was trying to get, I put a bearing on here for some reason, and I was just getting it off. I took a little mallet and started beating on it, and apparently I beat on it a little too much, and what happened is that right under this piece right here, which is where the whole limited slip gear differential is, because right here, because this is the part that the differential rides on right here, and this part right here is where the spider gears are, which is what the axle is on. And the spider gears, right after the spider gears, what holds that on is a little bitty clip that is set in there with a groove, kind of like that. It's got a little bitty groove in it. I think what happened is that the vibration from it wiggled that thing off enough, and I believe it's actually that axle right there, matter of fact, that shot completely out of this case, and I think that messed something up inside it, because this thing had not been right ever since. The case itself, as far as I know, I have inspected it very thoroughly since I brought it out here, but everything is solid on it. There's nothing cracked, there's nothing like that or anything on it. And I mean, the brake part right here, that is all in good working order. I mean, everything does like it's supposed to. It's just it doesn't want. See, I should be able, even with this thing in gear or in neutral, I should be able to turn this thing easily, because I'm able to turn that other Spicer in there in the shop. I am able to turn it easily with one hand, and neither one of these shafts should move. But this thing, even with the pulley on it, it's still like pulling teeth out of a 2-year-old to get it to really move or do anything. And I just feel that if I start running this thing like it is, it's not going to last long. It'll probably, as tight as this thing is right now, it probably won't make it. Honestly, I could probably put money on it that running that thing and the tractor, it won't make it one lap around this yard until it blows up, because it's just way too freaking tight. And that is not one of those screws. That is a big old bolt that went to one of the supports that I have yet to find, but it'll be fine. But yeah, my thoughts on this thing is, I don't know if, I know I certainly don't want to keep it around, because it ain't no good to me. I don't really want it. Don't know if I'm going to decide to chunk it, like just put it in the metal recycling pile, and whenever I go back over to Pilgrims, just take it with me. By the way, Pilgrims is located over on the far side of Lexington, and that's where I take all of my sheet metal, steel, aluminum, all that good stuff. They won't really give you all that much for it, but that's completely understandable because right now I do believe that the prices of recyclable metal is not that high in the first place, but I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, honestly, the money doesn't really bother me, really. It's just getting it out of my shop and out of my way is the only thing I'm looking at. I'm not really looking to make a profit off of it or anything else, and that's pretty much what the gist of it is. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I want to do a little YouTube giveaway, like post something on Facebook, or post like a little advertisement or something like that out there on Instagram, on social media, or something like that, and have one of you subscribers win it. If any of y'all would like to win this thing, I don't know who would want it, but if y'all can figure this thing out, I mean, you'll have. I mean, I'll include the little bolt the little bolt that goes right there with it, but I don't have the shift linkage for it. I just used a little, don't know what size it was. Oh shoot, fall down here. And I just took a little wrench right there and just manually shifted it. That's kind of why, honestly, that's kind of why I bought that other splicer, because that one has a shift linkage on it, and I was going to swap that linkage over to this one and just have that one in spare just in case. But turns out the exact opposite. I was going to use that, so I just keep the linkage on it. And it's a really good transaxle. Well, really, it was. Before all that mess happened, it shifted great. It really shifted great. And then that happened, and then something happened inside of it. I will probably never know. But if any one of y'all want to try to figure that out, be my guest. But yeah, leave that down in the comment section below if y'all want me to do like a little YouTube giveaway of the old splicer. If one of y'all wants to try to take a hack at it and try to figure it out. But yeah, that's all for that. And since the old Murray is over there still, and since I got that out of the shop, I got a little surprise. And that right there is a hit. Yep, that's right. I got the old tiller out of the shed, and I'm going to start tearing this one down and get it back running. I'm pretty sure this thing's been sitting in a family friend's old shed for like God knows how long. It's been a while. I don't exactly know. But dang, son. It's got a little wiggle in the exhaust. Well, that's because it's all rusted to bits. But yeah, I'm gonna start tearing this thing down, and got room to put the old steel. I still got it sitting up here with the carburetor took off of it. Going to got the parts somewhere in there. All the crap's in there. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on it gradually and just trying to get it running. But as soon as that's done, I have all the parts that I need. I just gotta do a little bit of welding work, and they'll be ready to go on the little push scooter that I started before school started. I also was able, I'm in the kind of like the fabrication shop now, but I was able to get the first hub for the tractor completed, and now I just got to weld it to the other half of the hub and make this one identical to that one. Still got to drill that one out, but that won't be any problem. Also with this video, we will be taking a trip up to the new high school, and I'm going to go up there and see. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to upload tomorrow, and I'll do that. I'll take that trip up there tomorrow, because in a few minutes I'm going to wash the old truck here, because she's been needing a bath for a long time. So you're finally going to get treated right, girl. I've been neglecting her a little bit, but going to take a trip up to the new high school and say hello to the guys up there at Auto Tech, and see what all's happening over there, which is going to be kind of exciting. But, here's the other splicer. I didn't really excuse my tackle box. If you hadn't already followed me on social media on Instagram, there it is. But this right here, let me get in the back of my truck here. This right here is, see if I can see it. It is a splicer, and I'm going to have to get the wire wheel and clean that up a little bit so I can tell you what it is exactly. But you can tell right there it's a splicer. I can't read anything like that. It has some lettering, but can't really make it out. Alright, I believe that's going to do it for today. I'm also possibly going to go, well, not really possibly. Here's what I'm talking about. What I said earlier about the turning of the input shaft. See, the other splicer wouldn't do this, but as you can see, I can easily turn this with my hand. And oh look, that is a turning axle. Oh boy, well, I believe that's going to do it for today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Alright guys, welcome to the second part of this video. I am still in my school uniform. I just got out of school. I picked up a tire for the little wheel horse, and so it's in the truck. So I apologize. I somewhat kind of lied to y'all. I ended up not being able to give the truck a bath yesterday. It got too dark on me, so going to first of all going to go do some stuff, and then we're going to take off to the new high school. Like I said, we're going to do that, and that's going to be a cool experience. Say hello to the guys over at Auto Tech, and then we're going to come back, put that tire on the little wheel horse. I'll show y'all real quick what style I got. I think it's pretty freaking cool. Got me some tractor tread tires that go on it. I only got one because I only need one for right now. I'll get another one for the other side soon. But we're going to do that. Then we're going to give this little girl a bath. Not little girl, big girl bath. And then we're going to work on the other tractors a little bit. But see you then. OTC. Right back here is Auto Tech. See what is happening. Alright guys, so I got the tire out and the rim out, and I got them put back on, and I'm going to show y'all. It looks a little weird, but like I say, I've got another one coming for it soon. But here is what it looks like. It's pretty sick. Look at that! Super stoked about how this thing looks. Like I said, I got one coming for that too. So yeah, that's for that, and I want to start working on this thing a lot now that that's done. And so, now we are going to go and give the old truck a bath. I mean, she's just dirty. I mean, you could tell right there. She's filthy. This is unacceptable. She deserves better care than this. She likes to be nice and classy, clean. Alright, so got the truck all washed, and she was filthy. Look at her shine. This is the way she should look. Yeah, I found out real quick that it is, I don't know how other people do it, but it is really hard to film and wash a truck at the same time. I mean, washing something, you know, that's a two-hand process. You can't hold a GoPro or a cell phone and film, you know, while washing something. It's just not possible. But, I mean, unless you have like a tripod or something like that, which I don't have at the moment. But, yeah. That's it. And, I didn't film very much at the high school. That was me and the instructor there. I'm not going to say his name just to protect certain things, but it was really just a little hangout. You know, we hung out for a little bit and didn't really film much. There wasn't really much to film, really. But yeah, I had a good time there. The new auto shop, as y'all saw, it's great. It's way bigger than what I ever had to work with. It's got way more room than what was at the old high school. It's great at it. It's better, way better than at any angle than the older one was. But there was a lot of memories made, so it's really, you know, bittersweet. But anyway, let's talk about the tractor real quick. I also went to the TSC and got me a pulley for the transaxle. So now that that's done, the only thing that's left to do now is to finish drilling out the wheel hubs, which I'm fixing to do now. That now, and mount the rim. I'm tired. Mount the other half of the custom hub onto the shaft, and put the wheels on, and get the clutch and everything, all that, the shifting linkage and all that good stuff, get all that squared away, and pretty much put the engine in, and put a belt on it, and we're good to go. So it sounds like a lot, but really it's not, and most of it is really simple stuff, like the hubs, making the hubs and everything. That won't take too awful long. So, and also do the camo paint job. But pretty much the biggest thing we're waiting on now is getting the hubs finished, built, and getting them onto the axle there, and getting the wheels mounted and getting that up underneath the tractor. Once we do that, we're pretty much golden to just pull the tractor out, finish the paint job, and pretty much put the motor in and get everything else squared away. And then, like I said, we'll be ready to go. So a lot of stuff coming up in the very near future. So yeah, that'll be a couple more videos. But okay, I think that'll be it for this video, this two-part video. if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. And if you're stopping there for the first time, please subscribe. Take care of yourself. I'm out.